Guys, quick interpretation video. I've drawn out some things on this Psalm 23 upside down. I did a video yesterday pointing some things out, or was it the day before? Pointing some things out. I found some more stuff and I'm just going to quickly go through it with you. It's a straightforward, cohesive message. It incorporates all the things that we've been talking about. And let me know what you think. So, first of all, the 18 that was pointed out by JK, I've just drawn that out here. Once I've pointed out everything, I'm just going to remove all the lines so you can see for yourself. You've got the 1 here, the 8 here, which is 18. Upside down, you've got the 3 backwards, and the A, where the middle of this kind of wave kind of joins up and creates the A here. So I'm interpreting that as the 3rd of April or the 18th of April, which are interchangeable. The 3rd of April is the 18th lunar day, and the 18th of April is the 3rd lunar day, so they both connect. Just not sure which one it is on the Gregorian calendar, but we'll keep our eyes on both. So this light here, when it's upside down, it's actually what I'm interpreting it as is an underground nuclear explosion, more specifically an underwater nuclear explosion. You see here how you've got the line that follows around. I believe that is an air bubble that's created underwater, which pushes this wave up. Now, that wave is not the all-consuming destructive wave that we've been kind of looking at and talking about. That comes because the nuclear explosion sets off maybe a fault line, but it creates what I'm interpreting these jagged lines as a massive earthquake. This L shape, R shape representation here, I'm actually looking at it as the Richter scale needle on the Richter scale machine. So the earthquake sets off a little tsunami, but it also sets off a massive earthquake, which then creates, you've got a line here, so then creates the massive tsunami. So that comes after the massive earthquake that's set off by the nuclear explosion. And then down here, with all these things drawn out, I've got an L here and a C here, and obviously we know the representation of LC. It's clear in the classroom. I'm thinking it represents London City, and I'll get to that in more detail in a minute. You've got the shark fin that extends up out of what looks like a wave behind the bigger tsunami, heading towards what looks like the east coast in this representation. And obviously the shark fin is a representation of a submarine or submarines, and they appear to be heading this way. Why I think this is London City is because it seems like a wave also heads this way, and this structure here could be interpreted as the Shard, which is in the centre of London, or London Central, or London City, however you want to look at it. This shape here also makes the shape of a rabbit or a hare, and that's with the line of snow that is coming down the building. So you've got the 2 ears and obviously the representation of the head here. So you look like you've got the follow the rabbit kind of theory again there. Also a little bit more obscure, but on its side you could take this shape here with the line through it again as a representation of the pound coin, and obviously that's on this side. So if that does represent London City or London Central, and that does represent a wave heading towards London or the UK, you've got the pound coin there, which is on its side, and you've got the kind of rabbit there, like follow the rabbit kind of theory. The reason I think this is the East Coast is because this shape here not only represents the number 3, but the way they've drawn it is not symmetrical. So it could be that the 3 also represents the letter E, and because this part of the E or the 3 is more compact, it actually creates the letter C here. So that could be saying east and then coast right there. So I think that's basically the whole story there. Putting the date aside, some people don't agree about the date, and I appreciate the different opinions. But putting the date aside, it looks like we've got everything we've been talking about. An underwater explosion, possibly in Babylon Canyon, with an air bubble that creates a little tsunami but sets off a giant earthquake which goes off the Richter scale, which then creates a massive tsunami. After that massive tsunami follows the submarines heading towards London City. You've got the other side of the tsunami, which possibly goes into the centre of London where the Shard is, and then you've got the kind of pound coin symbol there, the British symbol, and you've got the rabbit, the kind of follow the rabbit kind of theory. So that is everything we've been talking about, apart from the ICBMs that come after that. But again, with the light and the whole, if you're going from this part, just the lightning part, that could be another representation or another indication towards electricity, EMP, blackout kind of theory. So it's all there, just contained within the Psalms, upside down, back to front, front to back, duality, twin system. That's how they like to hide and, play with their messages. So just taking away the lines, just kind of want to leave you with that kind of like, ghost image of the things that I've, talked about here. The bunny rabbit kind of disappears, the rabbit or the hare, the shard, the submarine, the Richter scale, the earthquake, and that's kind of where it started. Started yesterday, kind of there with the 3rd of April and the earthquake theory. Yesterday I was thinking this was a bridge or something. Now I kind of realize it is the needle on the Richter scale machine. It's connected to jagged lines here, and that all seems to connect together. So, you guys, let me know what you think, because I'm always interested in the different interpretations, even if I, personally don't agree with them. It's always something to think about. But I think everything is there. Everything's there. So we'll see what happens on April the 18th or April the 3rd. As always, you're kind of stuck in two minds, because if you're, a Christian and you believe in God and you kind of know that paradise is way better than anything we've got here, then, while you pray that these things don't happen, because according to this, it's kind of started by a nuclear explosion, which is man-made. So it would have to be someone who plans to do this, or who has already planned to do this. This video was started being created in 2006. It then got released in 2012. We're now in 2018, and that's just a series of sixes there. I'm guessing, I don't even know, but I'm guessing that the inception of this idea started in 2000, and then 2006, one set of 6 years, to 2012, the release of the video, another set of 6 years, to 2018, which is the last set of 6 years, which is the 666, which we see right at the beginning of the video, which obviously as well makes 18, which is 3. If you look at it, 3 times 6 gives you 18, which is 666, which I'm guessing is the set of years that this video has taken from inception to completion. You guys, as much as you can, have a good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and God bless.